Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do an informational video and I wanted to talk about skincare because I know a lot of people want to have clear skin and like have great looking skin, but for drugstore prices, and that's what I have here today, and I'm here to explain that to you guys. Little FYI, I just filmed this tutorial, so stay tuned. So back to the skincare. I wanted to just give you guys some information because I do have stuff here that's drugstore. I have one that's kind of high-end but still pretty affordable because I do watch a lot of tutorials online, and I do find that a lot of the more experienced makeup artists use higher-end stuff, but of course, I'm a broke-ass college student and can't afford any of that. But I did find some equivalent things, or at least I think is equivalent and helps my skin. So first off, I wanted to talk about exfoliators. It's very important for you to use an exfoliator because you do need to get all of the dead skin off of your face. Now, I have two here. This is my summer one because during the summer months, I'm combination oily, which means my skin is very acne prone. So this has salicylic acid acne treatment, and this has a lot of little scrubbies, I like to call them. And this is the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash with the pink grapefruit foaming scrub. I've been using this for a while. I love this. And when I say a while, I've been using it ever since it came out, which is probably like 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago, or maybe even longer than that. I've used it all throughout high school and I love it. But the problem is with this is it really does dry out your skin. This is why I don't recommend this for anybody that has sensitive skin or drier skin. If you have oily skin, I would recommend using this. This is why I use it in the summer months when I'm a lot more oily. Now, the next one. Now, this is very cheap. I might add, this one's a little bit more expensive. I think this one's like $15 opposed to this one's like, I think, 7 or 8. This is the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing Green Tea Scrub. Now, this does have salicylic acne medication, and it's also oil-free. But this one I found does not irritate my skin as much because I use this during the winter. And what I mean by that is I have combination dry skin in the winter. It's very weird, I know, but I think because the summer months are hotter, my skin just produces more oil. But during the winter, I'm more towards the drier side, so this stuff would really irritate my skin. This stuff doesn't. It's still very abrasive, but it's abrasive enough to not irritate your skin, but also it's also able to exfoliate. And I know a lot of people a lot of people don't like the apricot one, I think. That's the thicker, heavier grained one, which I go back and forth between that and this during the summer, but I just found this clears my acne breakouts a little bit more. But this one is really good if you have sensitive skin. I would recommend this to you because it's a moderate exfoliator, so I would recommend this to you if you have more sensitive skin and you're looking for a good exfoliator. Okay, next I want to talk about toners because you do need to tone your skin because you need to balance your pH because all of the stripping of the oils and all of the makeup you put on, it throws it out of whack, which can cause breakouts. And here, this is my all-time favorite. I don't have my other one on me, but I'll explain what it is in a moment. This is the Neutrogena Pore Refining Toner. Visibly reduces the appearance of pores and refined skin with alpha and beta hydroxy formula. The Neutrogena Pore Refining Toner visibly reduces the appearance of pores and refines skin to be clear, smooth, and more even toned. This effective alpha and beta hydroxy formula works to deliver visible results, sweeps away dead surface skin, and smooths over rough, uneven patches, penetrates deep into pores to visibly reduce their appearance for clearer looking skin. Skin is left soft, smooth, and refreshed. Won't over dry, I can't say that word. I'll put it in the description box. And dermatologist tested. Okay, so I have some pros and cons with this, but overall I do love it. And I use them with these guys. They're like little cotton rounds. These are like the Beauty 360. You can get whichever ones that you'd like at the drugstore. But I do love this guy. And what he does for me is he kind of, like after I use half a bottle of it, I notice my skin is so soft. But I do notice results because I do have big pores in here within a week of using it. So this guy does work, and he does really help out my skin. He does get rid of a little bit of the acne that you'll have and some of the texture. The other one that I use is not with me. I have it up at school because I tend to break out more when I'm there because of stress. And that is the Neutrogena Acne Stress Relief Toner. It comes in a green bottle. If you want, I'll put a picture like right here or right here. And I found that I'll use that once a day and then use this the other time that I wash my face, so one in the morning and one at night. And I do find that the Neutrogena, like the acne stress one, does really help with my acne, but it can over dry. So I would recommend the stress relief guy to people that have oily skin. And if you have combo skin, I would try this. I don't know about sensitive because of the alpha and beta hydroxy, which goes into my next point with this. The alpha and beta hydroxy makes you very photosensitive. And if you don't know what that is, that means your skin is even more susceptible to burning when you're out in the sun. It's got something to do with the formula with the alpha and beta hydroxy. I don't know what it does. I'm not a scientist, so I would look it up if you really want to know more. But I do know that this makes me very photosensitive because this is the one that I actually use in the summer. And to combat that, I use this guy, which this guy is just your regular non-name brand moisturizer. It's by Purpose, but it's dermatologist recommended. It's a dual treatment moisturizer with sunscreen SPF 15, oil-free, hypoallergenic, and fragrance-free. So I would recommend this guy if you have more sensitive skin because he is hypoallergenic and oil-free and fragrance-free. So I don't think this would irritate your skin unless you get irritated from using SPF. But I use these guys together because I have gone out in the sun and been out for maybe 20 minutes, and I will notice that I will burn a little bit with this dude. And it comes in patches. It could be wherever on your face, but I noticed, for me at least, I'll burn on my forehead because I put this on my forehead, and that's a high point of your face. So if you're going to use this, you're going to need a moisturizer with SPF in it. And even then, it's just better for you because using a moisturizer with SPF, you're not going to burn when you go outside. You're going to protect your skin, and I'm all about protecting my skin. Now, for the winter months when I am super, 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 super dry, I will use these two guys. Now, this is the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe Herbs and Rose Water. Now, this guy, if you don't know me already, I love the way like certain products smell, and for me to like a product, I have to like the way it smells, and this just smells like, it smells like springtime to me. I think that's why I like to use it a lot in the winter. But this guy is super hydrating, and I do find that when you spray it on your face, it's an instant cooling sensation. So I will use this guy after I get out of the shower and then go in with this little guy. Now this is the Olay Active Hydrating Lotion, Beauty Lotion. And, oh, it doesn't have any description on the back. But anyway, I've been using this forever. They have a bigger bottle. I just accidentally picked up the smaller one. They also have one that comes with suntan lotion in it, like so sunscreen. But I use this guy in the winter because he is kind of thicker than the one that's got the sunscreen in it. And I like the way it smells better. It just smells like a clean, fresh baby. If that makes sense. It's like the baby powder scent. I love the way it smells, and I do love the feeling I get when I put it on. It soaks into your skin, it doesn't leave an oily residue, and it hydrates and plumps my skin. Now, if you have oily skin, I probably would not use this because it is kind of a little bit on the thicker side. I would try the other one. They have one, this is the original formula, but they have one for sensitive skin and I think for oily skin too. I have to check. But anyway, this is a really good moisturizer for the winter. If you're a little bit more drier, I wouldn't say if you're super, super, super dry. I think they make another one that's way thicker that I think you could use. But if you're combination and you do find yourself getting a little dry in the winter, totally pick this up. Okay. So my sister was supposed to be with me today, but unfortunately she canceled on me, so I'm just going to talk about it. My sister has a very oily skin, and not only that, she's also very acne prone. Now, she doesn't have cystic acne, so I wouldn't say that, but she does have bad acne. And, you know, with oily skin, that does come with the territory, but I wanted to help you guys a little bit, the people that have oily skin, because I have oily skin in the summer, and my sister has it right now. My sister has always had it. I shouldn't even say right now. But, okay, so what I want you guys to try, is if you haven't already, is not only try a harsher exfoliator once a day, so maybe use this in the morning and then use something like this at night, and then try a really thick actually no, not even a really thick moisturizer. Try a beauty oil when you moisturize, and moisturize twice a day. Now, I know that sounds insane. I know most oily people are like, no thanks, no more oil, no, matte everything, and no harsh, like really harsh exfoliators and face washes. And I say, no, really honest to God, try it. I know it sounds very weird, and some of you probably would think I'm crazy, but I know it sounds counterproductive, but trust me, it's not. Because when you strip all of the oil off your face, your body's natural reaction is to produce more oil. So try a beauty oil, and you can get a cheap one or a sample. I know Sephora, if you buy something, you can sometimes get samples of, say, the Tarte one or Josie Miron. I would try a small one and then see how you like it and then move up. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm trying to get my sister to try it, and I told her it would work because I do that and it does work. So I want you guys to try it. I know it's weird, but I promise you'll see results. It'll take a little while, maybe like a week, and then your skin will kind of adjust. But guys, that is all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this little tidbit, if you will. I don't even know if you would call it tidbit. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye!